Let's go.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, the Ninja Reviewer, here to review Dragon Ball Super episode, was it 15? Yeah, episode 15. This episode, very quick, not going to be the most longest review. I know I say that a lot, but literally, this episode pretty much, it's up to you if you want to skip this episode. Not mainly anything really important happens, but for a slice of life episode, it was actually pretty nice. Excuse me. For Slice of Life, it was fine, like, the way they did everything. Like, basically, it's like an average everyday life after Battle with Gods actually happened. So what happens is that Mr. Satan gets called in to do, like, to tell him, like, what exactly happened during that epic battle between BEEBUS. Even though he doesn't really remember BEEBUS' name, which was actually pretty damn funny. I really liked how, like, Mr. Satan was, like, he called him, like, BEEBUS or something like that. I don't know, it was, like, weird. It was, like, BEEBUS. It was telling, like, this, like, he, like, charged up his energy and he had absorbed, like, whatever it was that he can fly on the planet, and he can turn into this, like, golden aura. He didn't say Super Saiyan, it was just golden god aura thing, or whatever the hell he called it. And it was pretty much him just like, and you know what's weird? Like, the reenactment on how it was actually pretty cool, but also pretty damn silly. We're seeing a Super Saiyan Satan, which is like, what the hell? And it's pretty much just him going, like, a reenactment of him going Super Saiyan, but even though it was supposed to be Super Saiyan God, not Super Saiyan only, but still, whatever, though. It was really cool, but yet kind of corny and funny, just to see, like, just, like, Mr. Satan just go up to, like, this creature thing that sort of looks like BEEBUS, but not really, and some bullshit story he made up about he tapped into his secret base, and he already knew that he was coming down to actually, you know, come in to destroy Earth and stuff. Meanwhile, what the other plot resolves is that these cat-like alien people pretty much come down from Earth, and it says it's like, I'm detecting to see if there's any kind of dogs, you know, that's their natural enemy, for those kind of creatures. What happens is that the dogs, pretty much, they don't see any in sight. So what happens is like, okay, like, we also heard about this dude who actually defeated BEEBUS, that actually saved the planet Earth. So what happens is that they go down there to meet the hero, and they're thinking it's Mr. Satan because see the gold statue. They're thinking, oh look, that's the Golden Warrior, the Saiyan or whatever that defeated BEEBUS from destruction. But literally, it's a bunch of bullshit. So what happens is that as a result, one of the guys, one of the cat. By the way, I don't know what the fuck was up with that weird ass dance that they actually did. It's kind of awkward the way it is, especially because the way they blush. I mean, I guess it's supposed to be some kind of cat dance. I have no idea what the fuck it is, but it's really weird. It's awkward. It's like, what? But anyways, what happens next is that we see, like, meanwhile, like, while that's taking place, we see that Chi-Chi pretty much spend all the money that, like, all the whatever million zenny, whatever it was, crazy amount it was that Mr. Satan gave him in the first episode. It turns out that Chi-Chi's already spent that amount already on, like, you know, Gohan and Videl, I guess, to give him that nice, like, really nice condo apartment, to give him, you know, to give him all the accessories they need for their upcoming grandchild, you know, Chi-Chi's grandchild, you know, and especially Gohan's child as well. So pretty much all the money went to pretty much the condo, I believe, to where they live. Not only that, but it was also just to support the new coming baby, the new coming grandchild, aka Pan. Yeah, you like that? It's my text tone. Like, I just did it for Halloween standards. It's for Castlevania 4. Anyways, so when it comes to that part in particular, it's actually really funny because Goku's like, "Ah, but you said I can train now. You got all that money. Like, what you do with it?" And she goes like, "It's pretty damn obvious. I spent it all on my on my brilliant son and his new his new wife, and now they're living together, you know, with that new child coming along. So that's pretty much what Chi-Chi did, you know, to support them, to give them the house." or the condo, apartment, whatever the hell it was. So apparently also we see that Gohan is pretty much trying to take into the light that now that Vidal's pregnant, he's trying to take more care of doing like some stuff. And it's not like Vidal is critical Gohan. I mean, I get it, you care for her because she has like a baby coming up, which is nice. But the thing is though, it's like she's not even like that entirely pregnant yet. She's still able to do stuff. It's only like the first phase, dude. I mean, you don't have to like make her feel like she's like she can't really do anything like at all like for a while. It's like, don't worry, she could cook dinner. You didn't have to go out of your way. I mean, it's nice, even though I don't like what they did to Gohan's character. I liked him again more when he was more badass against Cell. Like, come on guys, Super Saiyan 2 Team Gohan, really, that shit was amazing. And then it all went down with Majin Buu and high school. But that's, I mean, I'm just saying though, I mean, I just miss when Gohan had that unlock of potential. Now it's just like, I guess you could say now he's more like a family man than anything else. He's not really, and plus he's a smart scholar guy now. Like, I guess he does have like a really, I mean, I don't know if he has a job at this point. I'm pretty sure he does, where he has like a really good successful job. Like, or maybe he didn't have really a successful job, and maybe when he like actually graduated from wherever he was, he's actually trying to support Videl and her kids. So I'm assuming that's probably the case, but not really so sure. But it was also funny because Chi-Chi was like giving Goku like the fucking lectures and shit. Like, no, like, you gotta get yourself a real job now. You gotta get back into the work because, you know, we need money to also support our grandchild as well. And it's like, and Goku's like, no, like, you already did that. I just want to go train and become stronger. I want to be just like Beerus. I want to contain that power of Super Saiyan God. And Chi-Chi is just holding the man down. He's literally grabbing him by the balls, man. He is busting his balls. Like, no, this man wants to exceed his limits, but unfortunately, because of the wife on his leash, that's not the case. Meanwhile, we see Vegeta just sulking, and he really just wants to surpass Goku as well, which I guess we see in the preview for the next episode. We see that it looks like Whis is going to take on Vegeta as an apprentice, leading up to the whole Resurrection of F thing with, you know, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, or Super Saiyan Blue, is what it's going to be called now, to be more shortened. The new name is going to be called Super Saiyan Blue, to be more on the shorter side, I guess. But still, I mean, yeah, well, granted, it's better than saying that tongue twister of a name originally, but still, like, you know, it's whatever. At least, thank God, it's more shortened. Anyway, so enough of that. We see that Mr. Satan is up to his usual tricks. He pretends to go to the bathroom. He tries to call Gohan, the rest for aid, but unfortunately it's not work. Gohan's too busy in the kitchen. And Chi-Chi, why you gotta make Piccolo the slave guy? Why you gotta make him the slave guy? Motherfucking bitch has this dude on fucking chains, man. This dude is a slave. I'm like, what? You don't do that to my boy Piccolo. What's wrong with you, girl? She's basically making him carry all the shit that she's buying for the grandchild. And it's like, you see, like, Piccolo has all these fucking boxes and shit, and I'm like, so this is what you do to him? Like, this is what you do to, like, the second living Namekian on the planet? Like, fucking really, bitch? Like, really? Like, why the hell does... Because, you know, of course, Goku couldn't join her because he's supposed to be working on the farm. But literally, he tries to fix the tractor that he broke. And it was actually kind of funny the way that, like, Mr. Satan came back from, like... He's like, alright, this dude's gonna take my place. And then it's like, alright, cool. So I'm gonna fight this cat dude. Chi-Chi and Piccolo come in there. Chi-Chi looks like she's about to whip him with a freaking belt. Like, oh shit, listen, I hate to say this, but you're gonna have to do your little acting career thing on me. Like, just pretend that I have to go for some reason because Chi-Chi's around, and you know how that goes. So he pretends to so-called one-punch him. Like, what are you, Saitama now from One Punch Man? Like, seriously, dude? Like, you ain't on that Saitama great, Mr. Satan. Get the fuck out of here. Pretends to sort of punch him, and Goku pretends to, you know, act it out as well, like, he punched me, like, I can't believe it. And it's like, but literally, he's just, like, flying really slow with the tractor, and Chi-Chi, she ain't stupid. He knows he's just trying to play some shit, and basically, the cat dude's pretty much just like, alright, you know what, that's it. I don't want to get treated this way anymore, let's fight. Then all of a sudden, he just stops in his tracks. Luckily, I thought Mr. Satan was going to get his ass whooped. And it's like, oh, cool. Now's my chance. And he's frightened because of a fucking dog. Not because of Mr. Satan, but because of a dog. And of course, cats are dogs' worst. Dogs are cats' worst nightmares. So basically, the dude is scared pretty shitless, which was like, really, guy, really? So then what happens is Mr. Satan just pretty much just like so-called does like a punch. He gets sort of scared, and he's thinking like, wait, did I really do that? And he's like, oh shit. So then, like, you know, they pretty much just do the little gay, little awkward dance. They just fly off, and that's really it. And then it's like, oh yeah, like I defended the plan. That's what you get for messing with the god of the earth and stuff like that. And then the ending, Chi-Chi, she's like, oh yeah, like Goku is so hard at work, and it looks like she's got like fucking like she got that whip going, like boy, you better not come home so fucking early from work, man. They like Goku's like fucking hiding in the corner, like outside with the tractor, and it's like I'm not going to be able to go home early, am I? Because he wanted to go to Bulma to fix the tractor, but I don't think she was available at the time. So that's pretty much the episode overall. I mean, it's a pretty funny episode. For a slice of life episode, it's really nice to see these kind of episodes. It is a nice break, you know, from all the fighting that's been going on as for the most recent past events. So, yeah, you know, it's really nice. And I think we're sort of going to get the same deal next week, but not really, because things are about to lead up to, you know, Vegeta probably becoming his apprentice. And what the hell is up with that apron that Vegeta's wearing? I don't like the look of that. I think it's going to be something that has to involve with food, because Whis just is a huge food freak. So I think there's going to be some kind of weird fucking... I have a feeling it's going to be like a cook-off thing or something, but, I mean, hey, if he can do the fucking chef thing in the earlier episodes, I want to see how this shit's going to lead up to. But it should be pretty funny, though, I'm not going to lie. But when it comes to this episode, though, I mean, it's not anything too special or spectacular. It was a pretty funny, okay episode. Pretty solid, pretty funny episode. It did give a lot of laughs, I'm not going to lie. The laughs were pretty good. I like the whole slice of life style. I mean, to me, I like the slice of life style way better compared to, you know, the first episode. The second episode did it quite well, and so far. But I think this episode in particular did the slice of life episode quite well. So, when it comes to comedy factor, now, was this a good episode, a bad episode? It was alright. So, I'm going to give this episode, like, it was decent. It was a decent episode at best. It was okay plus a decent. Pretty much just, I'm gonna give it like, 3 out of 5, I guess. I guess it was just okay. It was an okay, funny episode, you know, regardless. It was for the laughs anyway, so yeah, 3 out of 5 should just be okay. You know, it's not the highest rating, but 3 out of 5 seems to work, and the comedy factor does go to Mr. Satan, and then, you know, that Super Satan saying thing's gonna be a thing probably for the whole week, but whatever. Even the preview it sort of was, too. Last week. Anyways, stay tuned next time for episode 16 of Dragon Ball Super. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, or if you just skip this episode, you don't really care, if you just want to get to the resurrection of that stuff already without wasting too much time, then, you know, just wait on for that. But until then, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys next time. This is the Ninja Reviewer signing out. Peace. And manga fans, keep supporting what you read and what you watch. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.